Let's go to a very real game of Ace Attorney. Who can we play as? Edgar can fuck right off. His name is She betrays the whole kingdom. I don't know what they're talking about. Fantastic. What the fuck happened to Judge? Yeah, Ace Attorney's weird. Oh, he's guilty. Wow. Ace Attorney is very interesting. Jesus Christ. What is this? Okay. Yes. Apollo now confirmed gay. Yes. Good for them. Yeah, you tell them, whoever you are. But pretty faces can fool people. Okay, guilty. Bold. Tell me about it. Yes, they can. Guilty. Everyone's guilty. Everyone in court is guilty. You're guilty. You're guilty. You're guilty. You're guilty. 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 Yeah, Ace Attorney is a weird game. Gay rights. What's your character name? I don't know. Die. Gay. Jesus Christ. What an interesting game Ace Attorney is. Die. Jesus Christ. Violate this hot strategy game is awful. That's right, baby. Can I pick? I can play music apparently, can I? Jesus Christ, Ace Attorney's weird. Let's search. Can I actually play this shit? LGBT fucking rights. What is happening? Okay. LeMayo, what? Transparent. Okay. Quit. It's a bad joke. I'm my fucking ass up. Jesus Christ. I'm red, dude. I haven't even said anything. I've just been watching. Imagine being LGBT. Yeah, Ace Attorney's weird. Cool. Why can't I decode that? That's fine, whatever. Okay, I mean, I didn't actually interact with that at all. Jokes aside, I don't know, because you don't know what the fuck you're gonna get. Like, that was Ace Attorney Online, for the record. And, you don't know what you're gonna get into with Ace Attorney Online. You get arguments about gay rights, you get people just shitting on other people, you get... It's a treat to just witness, like, the vanilla server of Ace Attorney Online. You don't even have to say anything. I was going to, but then it's like, nah, this is just what happens. Like, it's a clusterfuck. Like, sometimes you just have people chilling, then you have people just giving out. Anyway, let's get to the actual Ace Attorney game, because I've got it to do. I might play this with controller, but we'll see. The Ace Attorney Trilogy. New game. So we got Ace Attorney Justice for All, Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. So Ace Attorney's the first one, because I know Trials and Tribulations is the last one. Okay, so we got Episode 1, the first turnabout. Yeah, that's kind of all I got in terms of the first game. First steps. Yep, wow, I can't believe I got an achievement for just starting. I gotta voice this, so. Well, she's dead. Damn it. Why me? Who is this dude? I can't get caught, not like this. Oh. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Maliciously evil. It looks like he has a bullet hole in his head. Oh, August. The month of my birth. August 3rd. Nope. Not near. Can I actually play the game? This is a visual novel, so... Boy, am I nervous. I'm just gonna play this with controller. I know some of the characters. I'm just way too into drinking my coffee right now. So let's plug this Xbox controller. So I can be surrounded by wires. There we go. Will this actually show? Yep, there we go. What button does what? Options, RB, chord. Okay. There we go. Oh, hi, Chief. Okay, I can't do female voices, but I'll try.
Ooh, I'm glad I made it on time. That's just nerd voice. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well.
Thanks.
Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
Oh, that's me. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
A favor? I mean, you knew the defendant before this case? That's illegal.
Yeah. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney.
Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out anyway.
That's me. For fuck's sake. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. Jesus Christ, controller vibration. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over.
Is that your client screaming over there?
Yeah, that's him.
Dead to spare. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die.
Yeah. What gave it away, Mia? But, Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspaper says it was you. But it's my job to defend you, so yes. My name is Phoenix Wright. And this is their story. Dun dun. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He's an act for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. I mean, his name was Butts, so that's not really his fault. It's more of a family thing. Yeah, damn it. Give me my coffee. Who wants coffee? But I know him better than anyone, and he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. God, Phoenix's hair. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
And the prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Ahem. Mr. Wright. This is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm a little nervous.
Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge for your client's sake. I hope you can control your nerves.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to assert your readiness.
Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in the case.
Well, it's Larry Butts, isn't it? The defendant, well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor.
Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
Whew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report to cover it so many times. It's... Wait, oh no. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here.
Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name.
Oh, the victim, of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot temporarily.
I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court records. Just press tab.
Okay, Cindy.
Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case?
My name is Cinder, so Cinder Stone. Or Cindy Stone.
Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was...
He would have object, because that's what the opening said. She was struck once by a blunt object.
Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well then. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. It should be called the Stinker, due to the fact that his name is Larry Butts.
I see. The court is accepts it into evidence.
Statue added to the court records. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. The evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. He's armed! Take him down! Use tab to check on the court records frequently.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant Mr. Butts to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now?
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that help your client's case.
You get a chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Margay Anthony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. I was just
She wasn't taking my phone calls, seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway?
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by being dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? What do you mean, all right? Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Okay, the victim apparently arrived home from Paris on... Okay, the day before the murder.
Oh, yes, indeed. She appears to have returned to the day before she was murdered.
Dude, no way.
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Ah, sugar daddy. Daddy? Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude.
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what did you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in the wrong direction. Should I? My client has no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to the case.
Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That's cheating shit on. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, that's what I mean in the afterlife. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite.
Oh boy, this is not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Oh, he went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth! I was there, I went. Guilty. Oh, come on.
Order. Well, Mr. Butts.
Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so I, didn't see her.
Objection!
Your Honor, the defendant is clearly lying.
Lying? Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who could prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies the matter. Who's your witness?
The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Feng Saw to the stand.
Wait, his name is Sot. Oh, what a fucking sleazeball.
Mr. Sot, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct?
Oh, yes, newspapers, yes.
Mr. Sot, or
Mr. Sot.
I can't wait.
Mr. Sarge, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Witness again. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must have been in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly, it was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sot used was one of those.
Isn't he the guy that did the murder, though? And his name is Saw It? Jesus Christ, you might as well call him Mr. Dunnit. Like, frankly, Dunnit. Oh, sweet coffee. Okay.
Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your pre-use.
Electricity is Miss Stone's building from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime.
Now, Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor?
All right, this is it, the real deal.
What exactly happened to your voice? What am I supposed to do?
Why, you're supposed to expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? Well, he was lying. Your client is innocent, right? Witness must have lied in his testimony.
Or is your client really guilty?
How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There are bound to be contradictions in there. First, find the contradiction between the court record and the testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face.
Okay.
Open the court record's tab button to point out the contradictions.
Okay. Actually, let me look at the... Hang on. Wait, how do I look at the court records? Let's see. 6 p.m. Apparently a letter arrived home. Statue of the thinker. Ah! Time of death! 4 to 5. And he said he remembered the time being 1. Okay.
I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open. It was strange. I looked inside the apartment, and I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed and frightened, found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately, however the phone in the apartment wasn't working.
I mean, you said you didn't want to go in. I'm gonna press.
Yes, no, it wasn't right.
But you said you didn't go into the apartment, did you?
Oh, I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entryway. I reached inside and tried using it that to call.
And the phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next?
Went to the nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Hold it.
You found the body at 1 p.m., you're sure?
Yes, yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report.
Don't know what voice I'm doing for Phoenix.
The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m.
How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
Oh, that.
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sort, why were you so certain you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, well, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions, lies. Always be getting more lies. See through one, and there's a whole story falls apart, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again?
My voices are all over the place for him.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television.
Wait, how could...
If it came from the... But you said there was a power outage. How could it be the television?
Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video or taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
No. No. The whole reason you couldn't use the phone was because there was a power outage. So, how is the TV on?
Your Honor, this is piss easy.
Mia, I appreciate it, but I got this. Hell yeah. I got this one. Don't worry. I got this.
This is very simple. As soon as he talks about the TV, he's probably come for the television. Okay. Thanks to the prosecutor, I have the blackout record. Building from noon to 6 p.m. Okay. Objection, bitch. Hold it right there. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of that discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
The fence has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sort?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait. I remember now.
Mr. Sort, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That and you seem rather distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sort. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Actually, I did hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yes, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Wait. Is it a clock? Hearing the time. Let me look at this. A statue in the shape of the thinker. Wait, is it a clock? Can I press him on that? Yeah, it wasn't there. A table clock? Was there a clock at the scene? This is the first I've heard.
The murder weapon the killer used to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
Why didn't you tell us that in the first place?
I guess it just slipped my mind. I'm not really sure how it happened myself.
The witness says he saw the table clock. End of story. Now find the contradiction. Okay, I'm doing that. Yeah, well, there was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon the killer used to hit the victim. This one? That might fuck up. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon. The murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was a statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock?
You with your objections and your evidence. Who do you think you are?
Just answer the question, Mr. Sod.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne.
As the witness states, this statue is indeed a clock. The deck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. And as it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it proves that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Sure. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testifies that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction.
indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard.
Order in the court.
Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Saw it.
The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandably, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim, that voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day, I never, look, the clock, I saw,
Shut up, I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her and he should be burned. Give him death.
What the fuck you changed?
Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim.
Mr. Wright.
Your Honor. Your Honor. You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? In case he's writing on this, I think of through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sott heard was definitely this clock. In fact, if you simply examine the clock's badge, try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock and hear it in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully.
Beep. I think it's 25.
That certainly is strange. Why wait to announce the time? Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, you've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me that the time is now?
it's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow, precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sott heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sott, try to talk your way out of this one.
You forgot one thing.
Oh, what's he talking about?
Well, it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. It proves nothing. How do you know it's running 3 days slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
I mean, didn't you just get home from France? That's right. How am I supposed to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. I do. Yes, you're right. No! This means I cannot let you in the witness, unfortunately. Huff, huff, huff. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sott.
I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal. You liars are all slime.
I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now.
Not so fast, Mr. Sott.
Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow that day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes, but that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking outside the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow. And think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right. Wrong? What? You think you can find a reason why? Yes. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have the evidence somewhere that can prove it, Mr. Wright. Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, You see, the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court records that prove my claim is beyond a doubt.
Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off.
Let's see. Let's see what evidence proves. The passport. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m., it's 1 a.m. the next day here or there. Oops. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sod, or should I say Mr. Did It. And his body disappears. Sweet.
Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness.
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is more only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty.
Very nice. You're okay, Larry Butts.
And with that, this court is adjourned.
It turns out that Frank Sott was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he went, Mr. Sott let himself in to do the dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sott grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and struck her death. August 3rd, 232, District Court Defendant Lobby 2.
I still can't believe we won.
Right, good job in there.
Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battle in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfactory note.
I've never seen the Chief look this happy. If he's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel.
My life is over, man. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Ah, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed.
But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever.
Larry, she was at... never mind. Harry Butts.
Congratulations, Harry.
Hagrid?
Harry?
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts innocent.
Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook.
Oh hey. Here, take this. It's a present.
A present? For me?
Wait, wasn't this the evidence? Wasn't this the murder weapon? Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You made this?
Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. and she was just like playing me for a fool. Don't that just make you want to cry?
Larry.
Are you sure? Excuse me. I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you just don't you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that can prove how she felt about him? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? I mean, if the statue was made by him, then like she kept onto it even when she went to Paris. I guess that. Take that! Just throw it at him. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that makes me feel a little bit better. Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize that things can change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yep, just a bunch of innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of hair, Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer is because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime, maybe over drinks. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave to me. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise I wouldn't be able to keep. What, it's like Phoenix killed? Obviously he wouldn't, because he's in every other game, right? Phoenix wrongly dies. A brand new episode has been added. Turnabout Sisters. Save your progress, yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. What have we got, boss? Cellular.
Hello, this is Maya.
Hey, Maya, it's me.
Maya, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Sorry, I've been so busy. However, how have you been?
Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place.
That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask.
I know. You want me to hold evidence for you.
Sharp as always. There's not a buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe giving the evidence here.
I gotcha. So what is this? What is it this time?
It's a clock.
A clock?
Yes, it's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always liked toys.
Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis.
Now, you know I'm only teasing.
I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? There's always a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes? Can you come by my office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis. But I expect dinner, something good, like burgers. I can always really go for a good burger. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. All right, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. I can't do a girl voice.
Beep. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m.
Cool, thanks, cellular. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Fay and Cole office.
No,
Oh, if it's question mark, I think I'll just do a deep voice.
no, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine. The papers.
I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have.
Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers.
How could you know?
Oh ho ho. You are not as coniferous of... You are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see.
I should have been more careful.
Oh, my dear Miss Fay, I am so very sorry, but I am afraid I must ask you to forget one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay.
Red, white, blue. Are we always going to remember who... Are we always going to be shown who did it? That makes it slightly less interesting, but okay. September 5th, 9:08, Fay and Cole Law Company. So like 11 minutes later, I think. Oh, I'm late. That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. I don't know why I'd examine if this is like an emergency. That smell. Blood. Sis, okay, I think this is... Someone's there. Chief? Chief? Chief! Hello. Who are you? She dead. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. Went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then all too quickly it began to fade. Till finally she was cold. Chief. Okay, I guess examine. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic this became the murder weapon. Again. Chief. It's hard sitting here like this. If there's any clues here. She was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. The thinker was added to court records.
There's some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards added to the courtroom record. Nothing else seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from his hands. What could it be? A word is written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? A piece of paper is a receipt for a department store. Dated yesterday. I think this is enough snooping for now. I better call the police. You can do that straight away. Find out what that girl was doing here. Okay. Oh, that's interesting how the bar acts as a pseudo wall. Oh, I can slide to the left, slide to the right. Right, I better call the police. That's funny. The screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart.
Police, please come quick.
What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Oh well. Let's look at everything else. It'll take a good while for the police to actually show up. The Fay and the Fay and Co. ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. All she used for this main PC for was emails. She picked up this ancient model at a garage sale for practically nothing. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent ruling. Anything else I can look at? Boopity boopity boop bop. Okay. Can I turn around? That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on the sofa. Uh-oh, I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here.
Maya. Maya Fay.
Maya. Faye? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. Never thought of use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. No, you just talk to her first. What happened? She seems in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened?
I came in and the room was dark. And sis.
So she was already dead. You and the chief? Arby and the chief? So you're the chief's...
Sister. I'm her younger sister.
You were here visiting? This late at night?
Yeah, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her.
Evidence?
Yeah. It was that clock. It was the thinker.
It'd be funny if I still had to take that every time. Like, take that! It's like, dude, shut up. Take that! It's your name, written in your sister's blood. What can you tell me about that? Take that. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote on the back of this receipt.
That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please.
Please, just calm down.
Why would sis write my name?
Oh no, I've done it. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way.
Freeze, police!
Oh god, he says C after it? Oh god. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, C. Gumshoe? What that name? We received a report from the building across the way, C. Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, Kay. Great, just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have. Whoa! Excuse me. Eek! This word Maya here mean anything to you? Yeah, see?
That's my name.
What? The victim drew this note in her own blood, see? Her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name.
Killer? I'm not.
Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am.
What?
Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out till next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. Sat around waiting for visitor hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9/7 whatever a.m. Detention center visitors room. Wow. They have poor Maya locked up like a criminal.
Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning.
Good morning. She looks so tired.
Are you going to be my attorney?
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. I better give it to her straight. It's up to you.
To me?
Yeah, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here.
They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I'd done it.
Did I look at her like that? I can't actually see my sprite outside of court, so I don't know. No, I never thought.
It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you.
Heard? Heard about what about me?
I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day.
Oh god, I'm already after forgetting her voice. Today was my junior partner's first time in court.
Wow, really? How'd that go?
It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while.
Ha! So he crashed and burned?
He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. Only he's lacking his experience.
Huh? Sounds like it was fun.
Well, I know...
Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble.
I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. What?
That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
No. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of a person who did this to Maya, or Mia, I'm getting you two confused. When I think of the person who did this to Maya...
I know.
Oh, fuck. Maya. There's something I've been wanting to ask you.
Yes?
What's with that outfit?
Oh, this. This is what all my acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
Acolytes? Like people in religious training?
What is it you do?
Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training.
This spirit medium? Pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Could you tell me about the day of the murder?
Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
Evidence?
Yeah, that clock shaped like the thinker.
That one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case?
Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice?
Hear it? Her own voice?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure our conversation's on my cell phone.
You recorded it?
Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things.
Oh, well, sure, that makes the job way easier. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it.
Right. Oh. I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry.
Oh, right, of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it.
I'll write you a note so you don't forget.
Sure, thanks. And spirit mediums. Are there spirit larges? Spirit smalls? Biggie smalls? So you're an acolyte. A medium in training.
That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too?
Of course. She left.
Jesus Christ.
She left the mountain to follow her career. She said. Her powers are first class too.
I had no idea. Wait.
What?
So you're a real, honest to goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that. ESP, extra saucy pretzels. Extra spicy pretzels and all that.
Yes, in training.
Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? You can just ask her who killed her.
I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level.
I thought it would be too easy. Something the matter?
I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave it to me a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you can go ask him to represent me?
Of course. Sure, why not? I'll go ask.
Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to.
Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me.
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10.
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
What if this guy refuses?
They told me that if I don't pick one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
Well, when will that happen?
They gave me until 4 this afternoon.
Visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Oof. Oh, Grossberg's? Law office in called Grossberg's. That's a big ass painting. 6 Grossberg's law office. According to the receptionist, this is the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention, run an office like this. I guess I'll just come back later. Oh, let's fucking be nosy. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick, it's practically giving me a stuffed nose.
sure the price is only the sneeze that. It does the sneeze that. Either for that matter. I saw the mahogany desk. The wood has been polished to a deep luster. I believe King Yama would be very proud of the mahogany table.
This is a table, not a normal mahogany table, but mahogany from Malchior 7, where the trees are 800 feet long and breathe fire. And it's a very expensive wood, and a very fine material.
Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been read. Heh. Heh.
I thought I missed a start. No, I'm sorry. I ought to get in. We solved the first case. Mr. Sott was the one who done it. He was Mr. Dunnit.
A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter Venice. Even if I could have someone here got money to burn. That fucking painting is something to sneeze at. Expensive.
Okay, joke's over. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. I think I'm done being nosy around this dude's place. Yeah. Let's move. Are you on the second case? Yep, I'm on the second case. Let's see, where am I? I guess I can go back to the Faye & Co. office and have a quick snoop. September 6th, Faye & Co. offices. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busy searching for clues. Hey, you there! How far in? Mia's dead. Maya's been arrested. And now we're wandering around.
This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, I don't know. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you?
No, Phoenix Wright.
How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Damn. I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer, and you're no killer, right?
He was proven innocent! Right, and you were... Dick Shoe. Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe.
Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Whew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer.
Okay. Mia, about Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy?
You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. All right, you can see the report, but that's all.
Thank you. About Maya.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win.
Why do you say that?
The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution.
Edgysworth? Edgy the Hedgy? My boy?
I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all.
Edgeworth? Prosecutor Edgeworth?
That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you?
Of course not. Never heard of him.
Whoa, and you call yourself a lawyer, pal. About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became the prosecutor at age 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him.
Of course I know him. I was just plain dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. There's rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crimes with an almost abnormal passion. Never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Can I just present like random shit at you? Like, take that! Thanks for this.
Don't mention it, pal. When it comes to dealing with lawyers, fight fair and square is our motto.
I don't know how I feel seeing everything written up like this. Makes me that seems so routine. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone?
Oh, that? I have that.
Do you think you could give it back?
Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer.
Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him not so straight. Okay, I can't be straight with this guy, but what should I tell him?
Something the matter?
Oh no, that carrying strap on the cell phone.
This, It says the Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo.
Steel Samurai, that action hero on TV? Yeah, you see that strap is a collector's item? She was worried it might get lost if it went down to the precinct.
That's what she said?
Well, yeah.
Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers she called anyway. Here you go.
Seems like you didn't notice the recorded conversation. Rip Maya, yep, and bless Gumshoe, he ain't very bright. I think he's a cool detective. The detective. Detective. Gumshoe, the detective. What? Maya's cell phone received from Detective Gumshoe. Check the court records to record. Okay. I guess I've asked all the questions I need.
You all done, pal?
Yeah, thank you. I'll be heading now.
Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. You're fucked. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influence in the witness with your lawyery ways, pal.
Come to think of it, I kind of completely forgot about her. She seems like a forgettable NPC character that I have no business talking to. What? It's like she hears me from across the way. She's still the building over, screaming at me. The witness?
Yeah, Miss April, May, June, July, August, September. What? November, December, January, February, March.
Kinda. Fun names. June, July. Yeah, I don't know. Whoever names their kids like that, I feel bad for them.
I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her.
His attorney loves pun names. Great. Well, you just told me your name, Miss May, huh? More like Dismay. Oh, damn! So you've sent her home already, then?
Yeah, you trying your lawyer tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial.
So she's still in the hotel across the... It's a hotel? I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. Adachi.
You got that right, pal.
Time to visit the Miss May. Attorney Vad. Don't you know I'm an attorney? I guess we can go back to Maya for a while.
Hey, what is it? Did you meet the lawyer?
Sorry, I haven't seen him yet.
I see.
Better get to see him if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Oh my god, it's so cute in HD. Here's your phone. Oh. Okay, this is the same call, I think. Actually, I better double check. What's the time? Thinker. Yeah, this is the call at the opening. Present. Hey, I got your cell phone back.
Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice?
Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks.
Thank you.
Look at how your sister died. Oh, look, it says it right here. Such a dick thing to do. Anyway, can we try Grossberg's? Nope, still not here. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. I believe I stayed at a room 303 when I was going to a hotel years ago. Why is she doing a nyeh? She's doing like the nyeh, like the fucking stupid cat hand. Who is this woman?
Well, hello there, handsome.
Hi, smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the royal, aren't you? Detective told me. He said don't say nothing to that royal pal.
No, not the Man would have said, thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like some out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly could say myself. Oh, let me freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that's to cross-examine this one. I'm leaving! Ooh, 2 glasses. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. AKA you, Phoenix. Wait, I get to be her a lawyer in Ace Attorney? Really? I thought I was gonna hire Grossberg and I would watch comedically and I'll just be a jury member. A late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's Faye and Co's Laws Office building, of course. And you can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. Can I not look at the okay. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. Okay, so who was with her? A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching. Oh, hello. I mean, the bed has nothing eye-catching.
Oh.
Ah, a still scene painting. Still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever, one of those is hanging on the wall. Wow, you're a real connoisseur of the arts, Phoenix. Flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. Also, this suspicious screwdriver. A murder weapon. I was too young to notice when I first played, but April May is extremely cursed. Played this, but April May is... Hang on. I was too young to notice when I first played this, but April May is extremely cursed. Why? I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Said I thought she was going to fucking murder me. Explode. She's the embodiment of woo-woo. I wonder what could be inside the drawer.
Naughty boy.
Oh, well, I better not be looking in someone's drawers. I can talk to you. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Oh, observe incident? You sound like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Better not encourage her. You know, that thing that occurred happening other day. Bad thing. The bad thing. Oh no. No, oh no's. What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please.
Let me see. Dream on. If you want to know, you just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Royal.
As soon as I played this later, I did not catch onto hat. I did not catch onto hat. Who wear hat? Hat dumb. Dumb. No wear hat. It's always that. Oh boy. Miss May. What a stupid name. Ooh, wow, my fucking dog. Why'd you hit me? You laugh at my name. Could you just Who exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Why are you hitting on me?
Yeah, no. Hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time I've blushed this much. Why?
Right, can you tell me what it is you do?
Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on the television.
No, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Oh, say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you look who's in the garbage?
Well, forgot how disagreeable the witnesses are. They really are like, nope, fuck you. Miss May doesn't.
Miss May doesn't like nosy little wires.
Oh boy. I like how they all end with oh boy. What does this say?
Excuse me, but I'm a witness, a police witness. You understand? How could I possibly give you information in good conscience? Me, the witness, it's just like in the movies.
I think the thinker is about to have its 3rd kill.
My thinker statue longs for its 3rd murder.
Okay, I don't think we're getting any more information of her. I'm gonna try Grossberg again since we've made some progress. There's actually dialogue. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back.
Jesus, if that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard.
Oh, so you're the one who's been looking for me? Yes, that's me. He looks even more grander than I imagined. He might have his own orbit. That's offensive. I'm sorry. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes. Well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Best mustache. I'll need to see someone else's mustache and compare. Not busy, then how come no one can get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about my MIFA. Okay, thanks, Xbox.
Ah, yes, my affair. My voice changes every 2 lines.
Oh, yes, my affair, go on. Why the strange reaction? Cha-cha, I'm really quite busy here, son. You just said you weren't. I can't go taking notes on taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely possible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He's refused me even before I got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Easy, you slap the table, you point at her and go, I will be your lawyer now, and she's like,
Okay.
then she says,
No, joke's on you. You're not my lawyer. Now I'm gonna kill you.
oh, you were the murderer. Can we examine anything else? Nope. I mean, if I examine stuff when he's around, does he comment? Like, if I just, that painting has been bugging me, the old painting, I'm sure that, okay. Let's talk to him. Your refusal? How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case.
Well, you see, I'm busy, you see.
But the client is Mario Faye's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister'd be in good hands.
Yes, of course, I know that. However,
I'm sorry, but I must refuse.
sorry, goodbye.
Creep. Fine. I don't have any time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Grumble.
think not.
Huh? Did you say something?
I think not, I said.
Oh no, Mario's dead. Sonic the Hedgehog, best character. What do you mean?
I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no liar worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
My boy. I wonder what's for dinner, my boy. Why?
I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you.
What's going on here? That's quite a painting. Ah, you've noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it?
Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the seas, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it. No, I won't sell it, not even to you.
I was not interested.
It's not for sale. I'm not buying.
Jeez. How did you know Mia Fey?
She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my technique in a blink of an eye. My voice keeps changing too frequently, goddamn.
She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eye. You could see it in her eyes. She followed it to with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. Check this phone. Oh. Press the wrong one. Check out this phone. Very sorry, but I'm not going to run this matter. Fine. Okay. I just gotta go back to Maya he, Maya ha, Maya who, Maya died. I mean Mia died, not Maya. Maya cried, holy shit, I'm a dick, singing songs about poor Maya. Okay. Hiya.
Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer?
Well, what do I tell her? Well, you see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. He was the opposite Phoenix.
What really happened?
You...
You don't mean he refused to help?
Ooh.
I see. I've been abandoned then.
Could you tell me about the day of the murder?
Sorry.
Oh, no, sorry. That's still me.
Sorry. I'm Maya now.
What? Phoenix Wright all of a sudden shows up. We just swap roles. Like, what the fuck? Sorry, I know it must be hard.
No, it's okay. All I've been doing for the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold onto a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
That's the thinker clock that Larry made. Apparently qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office?
It was right around 9. The lights were off. I could smell blood. Then I found her. My sister.
Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. What about your family?
I only had my sister. My father died when I was young, and I don't know where my mother is.
Don't know. So she could still be alive. Your mother?
The women in my family have been mediums for generations. It makes buying clothes very cheap because it's not a large. They're all mediums. Very efficient. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in a incident. There was a man and he ruined her mother's life.
Ruined?
After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she'd become a lawyer and left the mountain.
So you live by yourself?
Yeah, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I'd lose my powers.
I feel bad for her all by herself up on that mountain. So, who was this man that, who ruined your mother?
About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads. They were getting desperate.
Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they?
The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim.
Wow, so what happened?
The case was solved, we thought.
You thought?
The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police constellated with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man was found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation.
I see.
White.
Excuse me? White?
That was his name. My sister told me.
White?
Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess.
Objection! No, don't go home. What are you? I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Like, I jump up on the chair and point at her. Do like a weird pose. Like, I'm going to defend you. Ho ho!
Why?
Why? Well, I don't know why. I can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know. I've been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone had to look out for the people who had no one else on their side. Sir, could you get down from the chair? Right. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me.
That's so kind of you.
Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Right, thank you.
Ooh, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right?
Yes! And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay?
It's a deal. So what next? Something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? Because when I tried to look in the drawer, she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Oh, she looks happy now. Right, let's go back to her place. Maybe we can annoy her. Hello. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me? You are... I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May may be? Might be. Miss May may be. I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. You may hear her. Okay, that's nasty. I'm leaving. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey. Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. I almost forgot. Jesus, you came back quick. Might as well inform you, Miss May, that there's I might as well ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her. Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Ah, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp. Where have I heard that name before? Literally 2 minutes ago.
Why, that was his name. My sister told me.
White was the name of the guy who ruined me and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Yeah, probably. There's a screwdriver sticking out of the half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? Oh, I mean, I saw a screwdriver. It turns it's just an underwear drawer. God, I'm an asshole. Yep, total coincidence. Mr. White is just as common as, like, Jack as a first name. A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? I mean, dude. Okay, so if she had the wiretap, that would explain how whoever killed Maya knew about the notes in whatever Mia hid in the Thinker clock statue. So, does that mean Miss May is in cahoots with the person who killed Maya? It would explain the 2 glasses, actually. Because it was like, she got like, oh, there's no one, someone else is here. Oh, not gonna tell you, so... Maybe they're in cahoots. Also, they did wear a similar color scheme. And also pretty sure the, like, box art for the second part had the 2 of them together. So I think they're in cahoots. There's definitely something suspicious about Miss May. More like dismay. Oh wait, I made this joke before. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind this. I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial. That's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this... Whoa. 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 Okay, Phoenix. Hold up, boy. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Well, I mean, you know what I mean.
Oh, bellboy, still there.
Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court! Ah, door's locked. Shit. To be continued. Save your progress. Sure, why not? You're guilty! You're guilty! Everybody's guilty! September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Oh, there's Edgeworth. This court is now in session for the trial of Miss Faye. Bless Phoenix, he tries to sound badass. He just sounds like a nerd. Edgy. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. Better not show any signs of weakness today, or it'll be on me in an instant. Phoenix, your shoes untied. Ah! Weakness! No! Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay. I'm getting the witness and the victim confused. Our defendant, fuck. I'm supposed to be professional at this. Phoenix is showing weakness, not me. It's like, what is wrong with this dude? Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence he committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. It's Mr. Saw It. Again? He sees everything. My mom was listening to the stream. She's impressed by your voice range. She also says you can lose your country accent if you can change it that much. Wow, thank you. I do tend to get lost with the amount of voices I do, so I stick to one I know, which is the accent. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. He looks bewildered. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. Now it's a different voice again. See? The body was found by this window here.
And the cause of death?
Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir.
The court accepts this statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue? Floor plans added to the courtroom record. Yay! Now, detective.
Yes, sir.
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence. She did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
The Maya Phoenix getting hung up on the statue to clock debacle.
Actually, it's a clock.
Maya Fey's arrest.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There are two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer. Now I'm starting to turn into your one from Monsters, Inc.
Mike Wazowski. The defendant, Miss Maya May.
That should be a different character.
The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Kind of funny how the guy I found there is defending the one who was also there. Anyway, I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why, we had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Ace Attorney is such a wide cast. It'd be fun. You voice it up. Okay.
Whoosh. R/whoosh, Phoenix Wright. The joke went over your head. Ooh.
Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me.
You're the worst lawyer ever.
What? What's this?
When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slipped up and said something wrong. It worked lots of times.
I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor, shoelace untied. Oh, weakness. Never mind, I'm joking. No weakness. Okay, as soon as the phone call came in, I rushed into the scene of the crime. Hold it. Tell me everything. Who did you get the call from?
Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. You could probably hear her 4 blocks down. She's really loud. Even with an ooh voice. Trust me, pal. The call was from a customer at the Gaywater Hotel, right across from the crime scene.
Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right, please continue.
There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya There were 2 people there.
Okay, I'm just going to keep pressing him for every single one. Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and you arriving at the scene of the crime?
Well, you see, I was right at the door. For some reason, I was already at the courtrooms. Or I was already in the lawyer building.
Officer, please, come someone who had murdered. Please.
Jesus Christ. Between you receiving the call and you arriving at the scene of the crime.
Right. I'd say it was about 3 minutes.
That's pretty fast.
I used to work at a takeaway It was 30 minutes, or the food was free, and I wanted to get paid. So, I better learn to be pretty fast, which is why you see me breathing a lot, as I'm always ready for the sprint. Our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away.
Indeed. So, tell us, who the two people you found at the scene?
Yes, sir. Defendant Miss Maya saying the live Phoenix Wright.
But was I really there?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Look at your hair, dude. Listen, pal, your hair stands out.
Could have been a cosplayer.
Excuse me? Wait.
Are you absolutely sure it was us?
Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you two stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene.
Well, he does have a point about her. Wait, my hair? Did you mock my hair? She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care. Why we had a witness account describing her. Hold on just 1 second.
Yeah?
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence. She did it, correct?
Huh? Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it. You did say it. You did say it. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in pink claims was hard evidence.
What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Yeah, well, I guess she is pink.
That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof about other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages.
Yes. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor.
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
With gumption. With gumshoe? No, with gumption. Oh. After securing this suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. They were right there, in my face, sir. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was clearly written in blood. Lab results show that the blood was the victim's.
Wait. My autopsy report says she died immediately, which you gave me, Gumshoe. Therefore, she couldn't have wrote it.
Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How do you like them apples? And that my hard evidence.
Before we begin the cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective.
Your Honor?
Why didn't you testify this vital piece of evidence the first time?
I know I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir.
Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Okay, well... can I just crime scene with my own eyes? I found a memo written on a piece of paper. The words Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test shows the blood of the victim. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Okay. Where's the autopsy? There we go. Single blunt force trauma, death was instantaneous. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Mia Fey. That's really what you're saying.
What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have done it?
You have it backwards, Detective.
Backwards? Am I wearing my clothes backwards?
Anyway, the victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately.
But
No butting, your way out of this one, detective. Order, order. The defense is a point. Someone who had died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain the autopsy report? When? It wasn't the day of the murder, it was just slightly after. Yeah, the day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. Prosecution's point being? What is... Okay. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy report was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received those results this morning. No way! Your Honor! Mixing updated autopsy report time. Oh god. Is that a meme? Oh boy. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya from her favorite song, Maya he, Maya ha, Maya ho, Maya that. Oh, sorry, Your Honor. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Again, why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? The detective's a sham. Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham. How could you give me a faulty report? I thought... Detective Gumshoe, that's a very bad boy. I'm disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like that. I'm sorry, sir. You are at fault, detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month. But Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts this evidence. Okay, he died from a... Okay. Rip Gumshoe. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes? Poor boy is paid in... already. Yeah. I mean, like, stuff that makes me, like, not despise Edgeworth, because even he was just like, nah, you're right, he was at fault, it's not going to look good in your evaluation, you know, he's not immediately getting mad at me for saying the detective is a sham. He's like, yes, I want semi-even odds with my opposition. He doesn't seem too much like a jerk. Ah, darn, this isn't good. Yeah. Edgeworth, more like... is worth shipping with Phoenix Wright. I don't know. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Always eyes. Let the witness... let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Worthy Edge. He is worthy of the Edge. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Witness, your name, Oh, God! What is that obnoxious music? Oh! Witness, your name, please, and turn off that awful music!
April May at your service. Wink.
Oh, God. She's doing the polls even. Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the hearts of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the... God damn it, that music! You're all a bunch of simps. This music is awful. Edgeworth, out! Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I check it right after lunch.
Mia got murdered a day after my birthday. Yep. She would have died on your birthday, but it was your birthday, so they're like, nah, why not? We'll let her live one more day. And the hotel is directly across from the Fane Co-op law offices.
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court what you saw. Oh, thank goodness. Phoenix Wright, how could you stand that music? Sorry, I wasn't listening, what? Damn it, Phoenix. Witness account.
It was like 9 o'clock at night when I looked out the window, you know. And I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. And the one attacking her was the mousy ghost waiting in the defendant's searcher.
Phoenix blocks out all the trauma related to witnesses.
Then the woman like dodged to one side and ran away. With that ghost, she got up and I was like, she hit her. She a big meaty. That's when the woman with long hair, she kind of stumped. And that's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy wink.
God damn it, what did I say about one done winking? Well, Your Honor? I see, it's a remarkably solid testimony. Mixing up voices. I don't see a need to trouble the witness. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony was quite firm. Didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Maya Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. How cowardly. Her cowardly ways of finding tiny faults and perfectly good testimonies. That's not the only thing that's firm. It's probably a lot of them. Like the court's like, adjourn the court. I have this strange feeling down below. It's like, you old bastard. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination, if only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Okay, look at the window. I'm gonna keep just pressing her. Why did you do that?
Why? Like, why what?
Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well, gee.
What, that's it? She can't get out of this question that easily?
I sort of, you know,
Oh god, she has a fucking jiggles.
I had a feeling like all the naughty boys on my Twitch stream right now with the physics.
Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Told you, embodiment of ooh sim culture. This is like 2007 though, wasn't it? Or maybe before that. Maybe I should press her a little harder on it. Go for it! Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at the time of night. She was ahead of her time. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed.
Yes, stop him! The poor girl. Take my $50.
Order! Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl, what about poor me? You looked out the window, and what did you see next? Okay, long hair. The woman with long hair, that was Mia Fey?
Slender, sort of. Like, not as slender as me, though, because I'm pretty. Some people might say pretty if that's your thing.
You think? The person attacking her?
The one attacking her was the mousy ghost sitting in the defendant's chair.
How'd you know she was the defendant?
Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. It was you, Phoenix! Whoa, whoa. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks!
What?
Don't want to think of the alternative. Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
What's the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about all this, I mean.
Okay, if you really witnessed my client in my FA, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Have you seen the stupid shit she wears? God, she does not look like normal clothing. It's like, I'm right here, Phoenix. This is for your case, okay? I'm sorry. No one wears clothes like that on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert in fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. I'm right here, Phoenix. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
Roar!
Roar.
What you trying to get at, you meanwhile? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think of the trifle little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Wink.
Your testimony again, if you would. Ah, damn, I almost had her. She's cursed, indeed.
I did see everything I did. The woman dodged the first attack and went to the right, and then the girl in the hippie clothes went after her. And she hit her with the weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, that kind of statue clock, the thinker, I think.
Okay, everyone has called it a statue, except you. And the last guy who called it a clock committed the murder. So either you're the murderer, which I know you're not, but you're in cahoots with him, probably. So,
When does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
Chihi, yes, it's almost like you were wiretapping a phone. I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin your cross-examination. Oh, I will. Okay. Let's just see when she mentions the, dodged the first attack, then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. She hit her with the weapon, I saw it. Okay, let's try and present the thinker. This might fuck up. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in this statement, Your Honor. How exactly are the evidence in the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the fact... Okay, shit. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. Okay. Oh, right, I think I fucked up the wrong one, didn't I? It's supposed to be this one? Yeah, oops. That was just my mistake. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Boyle?
No, you just... Listen, you just said that the statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that by just looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. Order, order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Oh, The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
No! But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue your questioning the witness. Whew, that was close. If you stop me, the trial would be over.
Oh, what? So what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. Did you know it was a clock?
What? Because I heard it. Yes, I heard it saying the time.
So, you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.
No, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could have easily heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No. I'm never satisfied. You're not you when you're hungry. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... It couldn't have rung. Oh my god, as soon as I read that, it hit me. Yeah, because she took it out. Yeah, because she put, like, something in it. Yeah, the phone call. It's inconceivable that the clock rang because it's empty. The clock is missing its clockwork. Yeah. I'm doing great. Good to know. How could you possibly? Just take a look right now. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? It's as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. I'm not fat. Oh, of course that's what she says. Of course. Of course, the thing she takes from that's fat. Well, Miss May. Cut you lol, you caught on fast to her character. Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. Ah, he knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, there is no contradiction. Well, guess what? Bitchworth, I have a phone call recorded. That's true. It is possible. The clock must have been emptied after she heard it. That is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Yes, Your Honor, I can. I have something Edward don't, which is probably illegal in court. I have photo. Ho ho. Ho ho. Impossible, of course. Phoenix Wright. Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is the phone call. Take a look at this. Is that a cute cell phone? Wow, I didn't realize you liked that kind of thing. Yeah, it's a cute phone, I guess.
Oh ho, you have a gooey phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. Ah, there it is. The defendant's cell phone.
This wasn't brought to my attention. Gumshoe!
Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it.
The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon.
I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella.
Gumshoe!
Let's hear the conversation.
So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then?
If you could.
I should probably...
Or I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already removed by the time this was recorded, which was well before the witness ever arrived at the hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Kind of feel bad for Edge though, like Gumshoe wrote down the convo and everything, he just forgot to tell her. I don't think he even wrote it down. I think he only wrote down the numbers. He didn't actually check recorded audio. Just how did you know that? Know the weapon was the clock? Nah.
Well, where isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store is...
Oh, okay. There is no store you can get this in because my friend Larry Butts, he said so when he handed the phone back. Yeah, he said he wrote down all the numbers. If there was a way to go back, I would. I'm pretty sure he just said he wrote down the numbers, and then Phoenix follows that by, oh, I guess he didn't see the recording. So it's not Gumshoe's fault. Also, Phoenix, it's illegal, I think, for Phoenix to do this, but this is a video game, so we just won't say that. Because I think in order to add tension, we need to have these unsuspecting objects to make it seem more anime-esque.
Oopsie, I forgot. Wink.
So, the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes, of course I do, because there's only two in the world. One's in police. I believe the police have it, and it was a murder weapon last time, so it has to be. And the one we have, which is now also a murder weapon, was made by none other than Larry Butts. The witness claims she's seen it before, but this directly contradicts the piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness has not seen the clock before. Wait, what says it? The statue? Yeah, made by Larry Butts. It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world, and one of them isn't here. It's in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Even WoW. That's why all my Sims can buy me WoW.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today. Oh, the hearts went upside down. And Jacob physics.
What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it and she should die for it. Die.
And then she goes back into the post.
Die. Ooh.
Whoa. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Okay. Silly me. Did I lose it? I guess I did. Hee hee. Wink.
Yeah, scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you heard about it. There was a wiretap. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. Objection! This directly contradicts your statement, Felix, right? No, shut up, Edgeworth. Don't even think about it. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then.
Show me the evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon. Wiretap.
Have a look at this.
I found this in Miss May's room. Illegal. Contempt of court. Get out, Phoenix. You're arrested.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fay's phone, were you not? Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
That is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone?
Well, it's only she was sleeping with mine. Absolutely.
Even if that was the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing.
Did the victim ever say the weapon was a clock on the phone?
Can you prove that? I think not.
Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple.
What?
Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on phone the weapon was a clock is... It's the phone again, right? I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Again, this time it's a clock. Maybe it look like it's that statue of the thinker. See? Miss April May, you used the wiretap to listen to this conversation, and that's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
I.
Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
La la.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May.
Shut up, all of you. What did you like to talk to me like that? You lawyer.
It's no fair of you ganging up on me like this. Oh, I'm the bad guy. Is that it? Is that it? Oh, you...
That did it. The court sees the real Miss April May now. Or do they see crocodile tears? Now to deal the finishing blow. You did it, didn't you? Why the wiretap? Yeah, because she didn't murder. We already established this, or else I would have said it. Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't Tiffany tapping or whatever relevant?
Yeah, she's saying exactly what Edward wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While the court does not condone the defense's tone of voice to our queen, April May, tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation to the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with the murder, even though you're tapping her phone? I'd like to see her pull that one off.
Mr. Wire, I see that evil grin. You think my pull-out game is weak.
Whoa, what?
You probably think I like to see her pull that off, would you? Well, you're not the first man who taught that, and of course, I can't, I will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Wait.
I say way. Oh, I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Warrior. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that was when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee. Coffee. You know, like normal coffee, but cold. It's really good to cool down a hot girl like me. Oh, Jesus Christ. If you don't drink it quickly, the ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee.
Ice coffee.
Think I'm making this up, asked a bellboy. Wink.
Ergo, witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. I wasn't claiming she was a murderer, I just claimed like she was an accomplice. So where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No. Gonna let her just walk away? There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defendant have anything to say, or the defense? Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you sunk in quite well already.
Woes. I object to the calling of the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretap has nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you'll recognize Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent, and thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Don't give up. All we have is accepted, so do it. I have nothing else to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I'll accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Oh, we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. That's the voice I'm giving to the bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of the work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from my guest, Miss May. She asked for iced coffee to be brought her at 9 on the dot, sir. Oh, to give her an alibi. Alibi? I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved in the murder somehow, Maya will be finished. Okay, let's do this. But are you the bellboy? What exactly is it you do at the hotel? Why, anything required of me, sir. I check into guests, I check out guests, I clean rooms, I make beds. I even deliver room service, sir. I check Miss May in personally. And you're always so prim. Mr. Wright, you'll refrain from asking frivolous questions. Just keep pressing. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And I also saw them and I. The point being, I remember her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? Them? You said them, so 2 glasses. Okay, I'm right in my assumption, I presume. too well. Precisely 9 then. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee, I would like to make iced coffee at exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on the door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? And I delivered the iced tea to our guest, Miss May herself. You're sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It is an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser? What is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. Oh, well, I've definitely said that wrong. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? She was I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor. It was a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Ah. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Never give up. Wait. Please wait. Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question. That's all. Okay. This is really it. Now, this is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Room service. What the fuck? Room service? Tell me about the room service. Again, sir. Exactly 9 o'clock I delivered room service to Miss May in a room at 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. I see. $18? Does that seem a bit expensive? Well, yes, iced coffee for 2, you know. And we don't skimp on the ice, sir. Here we go. What did he say? What did you say? What can I say except you're welcome? Oh, rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object. That was the only question. I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite. Indeed. It was the good barristers there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Ooh! Oof! Oof! You fool. Got him. I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked in to a twin room with a man. Got him. Correct. Yes, sir. Then, when you brought the room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Would you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple, it was... the man with Miss April May. June, July. Obviously it was Mr. June, July. Could it have been August, September? The man who checked in with Miss May.
Oh!
Your Honor, has been previously revealed, Miss April May was not tapping the. Oh shit! Not guilty. Ah shit! Slip of the tongue. As revealed, fucking hell. I can't speak. As has been revealed previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man who was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in that room at the time of the murder.
My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late.
Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court.
Oh!
You upstart amateur. These accusations are ludicrous.
Enough. The court acknowledges the defence's argument. I expect the prosecution and the defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. September 7th. Okay, so we gotta find Mr. White, I believe. He might have been the one. I would think that's what Maya said.
Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there.
Really?
I think I might be your newest fan.
Oh, I was just doing my job, you know?
Then again, the other attorney was pretty cool. You two should date.
What? Huh?
That face of his with his whole eyes wide and trembling lip, it sent shivers up my spine.
Me too. No, I'm joking. If you say so.
So what happens with me? Do I get to go home?
Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead?
That man with Miss May, he's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happens to Miss May after that anyway?
They arrested her. I guess she's learning her charm won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center by now. I may have to go down to her later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to find more about this man.
Do you think he's the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis,
Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise.
I'm counting on you.
You got it. I asked him for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now I have it, I'm not sure. Most of her testimonies were all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. Victim dodged an attack and ran to the right. Okay. I don't know how much good this will do me at all. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. Okay, well, I think that's it for today's stream. So that's... I'm going to save it again out of paranoia. Okay, so that was Ace Attorney. Can I just leave now? Can I press the star button and leave? Nah, I'll do whatever. Can I not? How do I quit? I have it saved anyway, so.
Hello, thank you for watching the stream. Please donate and sim for me.
Thanks for watching. I won't continue Ace Attorney until I have Half-Life finished. After that, it's Ace Attorney, followed by Persona 4, and those will be our series for the next month or so. So that's it. Thanks for watching. It's not difficult for to throw voices around. It's just like sometimes I'm like, and the court is adjourned, and then followed by doing Edgeworth, and it sounds like the judge, and it gets a bit mixy, uppy when I'm doing major differences in voices. Anyway, thank you. Goodbye. this is where I end the stream. Cut. Stop. End.